and we go to see some part of his way today. This is the most holy places close to the Sea of Galilee. By the way, between the Sea of Galilee and Nazareth, we have something also. We have something so special. What we have? The wedding, the wine, Cana. Yes, please. Cana, it's in the middle between Nazareth and Sea of Galilee. The first miracle, it's happened there, the wedding church. He was with his mother in some wedding, and he asked about wine. There's no wine. He take water and he changes to wine. And we still have one original jar in Cana wedding church until now. Talaga. Today is not, because we're going to other side. Okay, by the way, it's batsal. This one is batsal.
It's
Onion yarok.
Onion yarok.
Okay.
Yes, onion yarok. Red meat on the other side. Steak.
In the time of Jesus, it was 6 jar. We still have 1 jar, original jar in Cana. When you go into the wedding, if you will go with me, I will show you, of course, because I never leave my group. I be with them, I show them. If you will go there in the church, not up, down, you're going down. By the way, the church you see up, it's a new one. The original one is down. You're going down and you will see one of the original jar in the time of Jesus. What you see in your right side, the trees there, it's almonds. Almonds tree. The one you see there, it's almonds tree. Yes, please. Shkidim.
Shkidim.
In Hebrew,
it's
it's
shkidim.
Okay, I can continue?
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yes.
No, I need your energy.
Ken. Yes.
Yofi.
You're alive.
Yes, please. I'm just like to talk about all the country, and I will touch also the holy places. We are here in Israel, very small country. You know, Israel born in 1948. It's very young country, נכון?
Yes.
Yes, please. And it's very small country. It's a lot of history, by the way. A lot of history, a lot of things happened here, but it's very small country. Very small country. We can pass by all the country by 6 hours. That's all. From north to south by 6 hours. In the other side, east to east, we can do it by 2 hours. That's all. It's all the country. It's a very small country, but amazing country. And a lot of history happened here in Israel. We have a lot of sea here. We have the Dead Sea. We talk about the Dead Sea. It's below sea level. It's the lowest point in earth. 437 meters. When you go into the Dead Sea, it's hot because it's below sea level. And the Dead Sea have 34% salt.
How much percent?
Kabayan, when we come back, I will test you. If you don't know the answers, you cannot come back at 4.
Yeah.
Okay? How much salt have the Dead Sea?
34.
Absolutely right. Yes, please. It's a lot.
1 point. Can you know?
34% salt. It's a lot. It's mean we don't need to swim in the Dead Sea. No need to swim or to try to swim. Just put your body and the water will push you up. No need to be a good swimmer in the Dead Sea. We have one more sea, the one you see all of you close to Tel Aviv, the Mediterranean Sea. And it's the sea level. It's the 0 point. From there we take our point high up or down. The Mediterranean Sea have salt. How many salt we have in the Mediterranean Sea, please? You can guess, it's okay. Salt in the Mediterranean? 20?
5.
5. It's a lot.
23. 50.
Less.
20.
Less.
22. 15.
15. Less, please.
10.
Less, please.
5.
Magagaling sa...
More, please.
Zero.
9, absolutely right. 9% salt in the Mediterranean Sea, and it's the same with the Red Sea. It's the same with the Red Sea. The Red Sea have also 8% salt. The Red Sea between three countries, Kabayan please. Between Jordan, Israel and Egypt. Nachon? If you visit already Eilat, you will see Jordan from there, you will see Egypt from there, and Israel. The Red Sea control three countries there. By the way, we have a good relationship with the Jordanian. We have peace with them since 1994. Since 1994 we have peace with Jordan, and also we have peace with Egypt. But it's before. After 67 we make also with the Egyptian peace. We have a very good neighborhood, and we have a very good relationship with both of them. In the other side, in the north, we have our neighborhood Lebanon, and we have our neighborhood Syria. But with both of them we don't have. We don't have. I hope one day that we will have. I hope one day that it will be peace all of the world, and everyone can come to visit here the Holy Land.
Amen.
Yeah, don't forget please to pray for Israel. Don't forget to
Every
please
day
to
we're
pray
praying
for the
for it.
Holy Land, that it should be here really peace, and everyone can come to visit the Holy Land. You feel now we're going down, Nachon? We're going now. Take a look the sign in our right side, sea level. This sea level. It's mean now we are the same point with the same level with Tel Aviv, the Mediterranean Sea. And we continue going down minus. It's mean now we are below sea level. You feel here more comfortable, more hot, ma'init, because we are below sea level. Yes, of course, when we're going up, you will feel more cold. Usually when you visit Jerusalem, always Jerusalem it's cold. Nachon? Why? Because Jerusalem it's between 700 until 800 meters above sea level. It's high, it's cold. When you go down, it's more hot. Nachon?
Yes.
Which mountain we know in Jerusalem, please?
Olives.
Mount of Olive, absolutely right. Yes, please. It's about 778 meters above sea level. But we have more. This one is not a link. This one, no, it's not a link. What you see in your right side, we talk about it immediately. Just take a look. The line train, it's coming from Beit and going to Haifa. By the way, it's a new line, less than 3 years. This one, this is the line from Beit to Haifa. It's a new line. The link, what you see here, it's water that we use it already, and it's a water that coming from the rain from the mountain. We collect it, we clean it, and we filter it, and we give all the farm here. Why? Why? You ask me why?
Why?
Very good question. Because you know, the one who was here before 15 years ago, since 15 years ago we don't have a good winter. The last year, yes we have. The last year, yes we have, and the last year, you know, the sea level of the Sea of Galilee is growing up 4 meters. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yes please, last year we have a very good winter. I hope so also this year. Even we are here now, it's so late, but we still hope so that we will have. You can see another link in your right side now please, but it's not a link, and it's not a water that we record. No, it's a, you would like to call it sea or a lake, I don't know. It's for fish, growing fish here. Yes please,
Like,
it's for fish, growing fish here. And close to Beit we have also there a lot. You will see there a lot. Which we come back. Which mountain we know in Jerusalem? Mount of Olive, please. What more? Mount of Zion. Nachon? Mount of Zion in Jerusalem. We have more. Mount of Herzl. Mount of Scopus. נכון? הר הרצל?
נכון.
I just remind you, I'm just refresh your information, please. But if you feel tired or something else, please ask me, I will stop.
No, it's okay.
Yes, please, I will continue. We have a lot of history in Jerusalem. And just we count all the mountain in Jerusalem. By the way, we have the old city in Jerusalem, a lot of history there, more than 5,000 years there. And we have the new city outside. The new city we are talking about less than 100 years ago, but the old city we are talking about more than 5,000 years ago. The old city have 7 gates. To enter to the old city, please. נכון? Which gates we know, please? Damascus gate, the huge one and the beautiful one and the big one. Yes, please. But we have more 6. Jaffa gate, absolutely right. Who's the one? Who's the one said Jaffa gate? Kola kabod. Now, why
Premio.
Jaffa gate? Okay, it's more hard. Why Jaffa gate, please?
Is it because it faced the Jaffa's?
Wow, who's the one?
Stand up.
Kola kabod. Absolutely right. And now I will give you more information, please. It's first to Jaffa. And what's the main road in Jaffa? No, in Jaffa, when you go in Jaffa, what's the name of the road, the main road there? Where's McDonald's? What's the name of the road there? No,
King George?
no, the main road in Jaffa. No, Yafo, no, all of you was there. Where is McDonald's?
Clue. What's the
No.
first letter? First letter. First word.
No, you should to guess, because all of you know.
Go to Google.
No, don't ask Mr. Google now. I'm here.
I mean,
The main road in Jaffa. When you enter to Jaffa, it's a road with a lot of tree. Now it's working there for the train. Which road? This one?
give us time to search for Google, please.
First letter.
No, first letter. It's some city.
Sounds like.
Some city. Name of city. Jdarot?
Is there a Ken?
No. Nako, Jerusalem.
Oh, may Jerusalem.
Ay, nako.
Ay, oo nga pala. May Sderot Jerusalem pala doon.
now you
Yes.
know.
Boy.
Yes.
Oh, Wasim.
Easy,
Oh,
very
Wasim.
good.
Thank you so much, Wasim. You're always welcome, Wasim. Yeah.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
you should. You,
No,
all of you
it's
know, but
good,
I'm
so that
refresh
they-
your
Yes.
Why
So that
Jerusalem?
we have...
Why Jerusalem? Why not Petah Tikva Road?
It's in Jerusalem.
Why not Rishon LeZion Road?
Because it's in Jerusalem.
Okay, now I will give you all the story, please. I'm going to the past. How the people, if somebody would like to come to visit Jerusalem, how they come? By? There's no train in the past.
Donkey.
By the sea, how they come? By ships,
Ah, by
right?
ships?
Yes. Now, when you go to visit Jaffa, you have a port, right? Half port, نخون? Now, it's not working now,
Port,
but
but-
in the past, it was the most important port in the Holy Land. Why? You ask me why?
Why?
Very good question, because it's the close point to Jerusalem.
How many minutes you reach?
Now, they're coming by the ship, never mind from where, from Philippines, from USA, from Italy, from, never mind, they're coming by ship, okay? They stop in Jaffa. They stop in Jaffa and they make the way from Jaffa. Why not Tel Aviv? Because there's no Tel Aviv in the past. Jaffa, it's the old city. Tel Aviv, it's the new city. Now it's together, Jaffa, Tel Aviv, נכון? Yofi, they're coming by the ship, by the sea, stop in Jaffa and make them way from Jaffa to Jerusalem. How they do it? By camel, by donkey, by horses, or by walking also. Now, the main road in Jaffa, his name is Jdarot Yerushalayim. From here come the name. Now, when they go climb Jerusalem and they enter to the old city, the local people in Jerusalem ask them, from where you come? From where you come? Don't ask Mr. Google. They come from Jaffa. נכון? The visitor, the local asks the visitor, from where you come? From Jaffa, from Jaffa, from Jaffa, from Jaffa. Okay, Jaffa Gate. This is the story. This is the story. Jaffa Gate. Yeah, Jaffa Gate, Jdarot Yerushalayim, and Jaffa City. This is the story about why Jaffa Gate and why it's Jdarot Yerushalayim. Good for you, Yofi. Now we know.
Ah,
Sa gulay
gulang.
lang sila lapit.
Oo.
Hindi natin makita.
But we have more gates to enter to the old city.
PM bala siya,
Now we
basta-
know
may
Jaffa
salakyan
Gate.
sila.
Now we know Damascus Gate. What else, please?
Science gate.
Zion Gate.
PM
Absolutely
siya, may
right.
kahit
You
ano.
are right. Zion Gate. נכון. 3. tatlo. Apat. The new gate. נכון? Most of you enter to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre from the new gate. It's the short way if you want to do it. Now we know 4. We have more. Mercy Gate. In the south side of the old city. We have more. Herod's Gate. We have one more. What is the Western Wall? The Kotel, where? Where? In the south side of the old city. From which gate we enter to the Western Wall, please? By the way, it's a prison, okay? Yes, please. Yeah.
Diyan kayo pupunta.
Ba't natuwa ang Tito Sir?
Now I have a good idea. If you don't know the answers, we come back here again.
Muntinlupa.
Muntinlupa.
Dito kayo magkatrabaho sa iwain.
We call it Dang Gate. Dang Gate.
Tank.
When we go to the Western Wall, or to the Wishing Wall, or to the Kotel, we enter from Dang Gate. Most of you was there. Now I remind you, this is the 7th gate that we can enter to the old city by
Mamaya
them.
daw. Nasa trabaho.
I can be with you 1 week in Jerusalem and we will not finish all by all. A lot of really, a lot of history, a lot of everything there have his story. But as you know now, you are in Israel and you live in Israel, you know that the city of Jerusalem, it's more religion, something else. But when you come in Tel Aviv, like you are in other country, it's more modern, more 24/7, more scene, more young, more food, more happiness, more a lot of things. I call Jerusalem the religion city, I call Tel Aviv the 24/7, and I call Haifa the natural. Really, if somebody would like to relax, if somebody would like to be with himself, if would like to dream, just in Haifa. Haifa, it's amazing city. By the way, all of the city of Haifa sitting up of one mountain. Which mountain? Don't ask Mr. Google. Mount Carmel. Who's the one? Wala kavod. You come with me every trip. Yes, please. It's
yeah, last
Mount
time.
of Carmel. Mount of Carmel start his way from Caesarea, close to Caesarea start his way, and he continue until Haifa. The city Haifa sitting up of Mount of Carmel. By the way, if you will go again to Haifa, in the highway in road number 1, you will see, you will be in the road, the mountain in your right side, Mount Carmel, and the sea, the Mediterranean Sea in your left side. And they continue to be close to each other until they touch each other in Haifa. The Carmel mountain and the sea will touch each other by Haifa. We have something so special in Haifa. By the way, we have also Baha'i garden. Yes, please. By the way, the Baha'i is a religion, please, Kabayan. The Baha'i is a religion, you know? Yeah, it's a holy place, and the Baha'i is a religion. They believe the God is one. They believe that all the people in all of the countries, they should to talk in one language. They believe in peace. They believe in symmetry, and they believe in a lot of things. If you want, you can search Mr. Google and ask him about the Baha'i. By the way, we have Baha'i Garden in Haifa and we have Baha'i Garden in...
Ako.
Absolutely right. Yes, please. In Akko. We have two Baha'i Garden. One in Haifa with the Carmel mountain. It's amazing. You have the point up, middle and down. And we have another Baha'i Garden. It's in Akko. Akko, the old city. If you want to take a nice picture, it's amazing. We can see the sun between the sky. It's amazing.
Where's Ako?
Nakhon?
Efo ako.
Efo ako.
Akka also have a lot of history. By the way, the line of Nahariya, Akko, Haifa, Netanya, Khadera, Tel Aviv, Rishon LeZion, all the way until Gaza, we have the Mediterranean Sea. It's the sea level again. It's the sea level, and it's the 0 point. From there, we go and take our point up or down. Which point, the high point here in Israel? The high point in Israel, please. The highest mountain. All of you was there. All of you. Absolutely right. Yes, please. Mount Hermon. It's 2,420 meters above sea level.
This person. That's why I have snow.
This is why we have snow there. Yes, please. And you should to know that Mount Hermon between three countries. Israel, Syria, and Lebanon. It's between, it's between 3 points. We have the high point, the Israeli, we have the high point, and we have the 35% from this mountain. By the way, now in Mount Hermon, we still have snow there, but I can tell you that we have a new cable car in Hermon.
Yes, we see it already.
You see it already?
We see it already.
يفه كين. We have a new one. And it's not it's closed, and not just the Lawa people can sit in. You can sit there inside 8 people.
The like this, the circle.
Okay, please take a look on your right side. This is the station. This is the train station. Beit station is the one. Start from here, going to Haifa. From here, start going to Haifa. This is the line. It's very important. Why? Why? Because of what you call it? The big.
The cargo. Cargo.
This one. You know, our neighborhood, Jordan, they didn't have a sea. They have just the Dead Sea. They didn't have some touch with the Mediterranean Sea. It means if they need stuff from other countries, they cannot do it. Like this one. They do it by Israel. They do it by Israel. They give them stuff from Haifa to here, and from here by cars to Jordan.
Na cargo.
Jordan.
Yes, please. Now we enter to Beit Shan. Beit Shan. It's like Bethlehem. You visit already Bethlehem? You visit already Bethlehem? Yes. What it mean Bethlehem?
Bethlehem's a bread, no? Bethlehem, house of bread.
House of bread. Absolutely right. Yes, please. The house of the bread in the Hebrew language. In the Arabic language?
House of bread.
In the Arabic language, please. Somebody know? They call it Beit Lahem.
Okay.
Yeah. In the Arabic language, you have the and in the Hebrew, you have the Yes, please. Yeah.
Bethlehem.
By the way, it's close to each other. Both of the language, the Arabic and the Hebrew, it's so close to each other. Yeah, it's very easy for the one who speak Hebrew to speak Arabic, and the same who speak Arabic to speak Hebrew, of course. Beit Lahem, it means the house of the meat in the Arabic language. It's like the same, but it's different meaning. Beit Lahem and Beit Lechem. House of the bread and the house of the meat. Yesterday I was there. a lot of people there. The Christmas tree is amazing, and I am so happy because of the local people there in Bethlehem. They have visitors. They need you to go, to buy, to visit, to see, because they cannot go outside of the city. It's very important that you will go to visit them, especially in the Christmas time, please.
Because of the big Christmas tree.
Beit Shan, not so famous city. It's really, yeah, it's so difficult to live here. It's so far away from the Mediterranean, so far away from the center, from Tel Aviv. It's so hot here in the summer, please, Kabayan.
Dito Seth, your...
Every day between 40 until 47.
Hiyap ka pa kaya
Talaga.
It's like Ilat,
It's
very hot.
absolutely like Eilat. Here it's more difficult. Why? Because after 1 or 2 every day after afternoon, it start to be here also windy. It's hot and it's windy. It's very difficult. Ken.
Now the weather is
Yeah, the weather. Today, yeah, you're coming here today is amazing day. I'm so happy because it's rain, and I need the rain because when it's raining, it's more clean to see. You can see from far away. When it's hot, you cannot see from far away. Nahon?
Ken.
Yofi.
Ba't ang Betchean, saan parte ito ng Israel?
Okay, we're coming here to the national park. I hope that you enjoyed, and now you know more information.
Yes.
I am so happy to give you the information. I refresh myself and I refresh you with the information.
thank you also.
My pleasure. Please, we should to enter here and finish by 1.5 hours. It's enough. Don't worry. It's enough. Please, yeah. You going? We pay the entrance and we enter, and maximum 1.5 hours, please, because we should to make more that we have chance to do something else, please. Okay? This is the entrance. I will stop for you here. More close. Please, don't talk a lot. Take a lot of stuff.
Betchean National Park. Ayan, nandito kami sa park. Ito yung entrance. Diyan bumibiling ticket. Saan tayo? Saan tayo? Picture tayo doon, Mikay.
Picture tayo.
Ano pala? Dito ka kumukuha ng ticket. Naka-front. Pasok na kami. Boker. Saan yung kasama mong isa? Si Nining. Ano ito? Wow! Oh, ang ganda doon, oh! Mikay! Ang ganda doon, oh!
Wow, beautiful. It's climb there.
Maze! What a view! Ang ganda! Nasa beachyan tayo. Wow! Wow! Beautiful! Ang ganda naman.
Yung may katanungan, i-google nyo na lang.
Sa lahat ng may mga katanungan. O, tingin kayong dalawa. Tingin.
Oh, sige. Good morning. Now we're here at the
National Park. Wow. Tayo. Nandito tayo sa ang lamig. Bakit ang lamig-lamig? Halika ning dali.
Ayun. Ay, hindi tayo. Ano tapunan kita? Ah, dito tayo. Dini. May video ari pero ano. Oh, dali. Ayun. Ang gandang lamig. Wow. So beautiful. Saan ba tayo pwede mag-picture ng maganda? Ayan.
Dito sa No, dito tayo. Go down everybody. Dito muna tayo mag-gather.
Ayan, ang ganda, oh.
Yes! Come here. Dito kayo tabi picture. Picture tayo. Mag-gather tayo. Siyempre, selfish.
Kaya nga. Ganda, eh.
Ha? Pwede tayo pumunta sa tuktok. Oo, yes.
O, tingin, Mikay. Dalawang Mikay.
Bilhin yung BCE. Sabi gano'n.
Picture tayo, ang ganda.
Puro naman kalokohan na dito. So, it's beautiful.
Dito, Sep. Kalukuha.
Kaya
Antay
nga.
kay Basin
O,
makuha.
Mikay.
Dito sa picture.
Isa pa. Wow, ang ganda.
Alam niyo ba ang history dito?
Yes, I will read.
Oh, anong story dito?
Basahin niyo ha.
I will read.
Mag-picture dyan. Mamaya ito. Mamaya kayo dyan.
Dali, mag-group ulit tayo dito. Ang ganda. Ay, nag-selfie naman. Saan ba ga?
Wait muna. Yeah.
Saan ko titingin? Wala ko titingin.
Sisi sa kanya.
Oh, dali, dito, Mikay.
Yung dalawa. 1, 2,
4,
1, 2.
5.
Okay.
Pose muna, pose. Pose muna.
Sulitin natin kasi baka umambot.
One, ano, may payong, Mikay, ang payong natin.
Ay, sana pa yun?
Maalis yung pala at wala.
Kala ka ikaw.
Yan, ang ganda. Nesha'an Park.
Kasi gusto kong umakyat dahil last time.
Ang ganda dito. O, tingnan mo.
Dito ako napunta sa, this is amphitheater. Itong site na to.
This is the amphitheater, so going to take some pictures.
We are going to, ito?
No, here's the
Ito?
amphitheater. Yep.
Ah.
Where's the amphitheater?
Ay, kung di ako nag-picture na nga kay.
Saan? Yan?
Dito sa picture lang kita.
Kung di ako nag-picture na nga kay.
Ala, hindi na maintindihan kung saan nakatingin.
Ay, naka-video ate. Naka-video.
Minus portrait. Tali ka dito.
Michelle.
Ay, bakit nag-video? Naulan. Kaya ako'y nagapayong na.
Number ni Wasim pala. Hindi ko na baka ko tinatawag.
Ay,
Kasi taas mo lang yung building.
ayan. Kami, bababa na. Doon kami galing sa pinakamataas.
Ah, hindi pa yung pinakamatasa tayo.
Ayan. Ang aming grupo. Ito ang aming titong pinakagwapo na taga-picture na pinakagwapo sa buong mundo. Inano pa eh. Ayan. Kung sino ang gusto magpa-picture, ito lang kunin niyo at magpa-video.
Contact 015.
015 lang, tapos na. Ayan, dito yung...
Dito nagsuswimming ang mga dati senator.
Dito daw yung mga king na pinugutan ng... Ay, naghang ng ano, nagkamatay-matay na. Ayan. Nasira ito sa ano, sa earthquake. Ayan. Anong ganda man din.
Ay, ba ito pa pala.
Ha? Oo nga. Ay, maganda dito, oh. Yung...
Sarado.
Ha?
Kung may 24 lang.
Oh, ang ganda, oh. Parking talaga. Ayan.
Kasi dapat yung palang 24.
Ikot lang, ikot-ikot. Yung mga magaganda na huhuli. Doon kami galing sa pinakatuktok. Ayan. Ay, nag-video pa ay. Ang ganda man din. Doon kami galing sa taas. Oh, yun. Ito ang kabuuan ay Beit Park. Ayan. Ayan. Papunta doon. Kabuuan are. Ito'y olive, oh. Ayan, olive na itim. Ayan, ang kabuuan. Hanggang doon sa kataas-taasan.
Marami na naman. Lapit ng anniversary ni Emma.
Marami ding mga ano, oh, iba-ibang lahing nagatrip din. Oh. Pag may gira, doon ka na lang pumasok, oh. Hindi yan maano. Ang taas na yun. Nako, patay. Ang ano pa naman yung sasakyan ni Wasim. Ang linis-linis.
May basahan talaga. May basahan.
Si Wasim.
Driver, may basahan talaga.
Oh, kasama kayo sa video, ha?
Hi, hi.
Ate Leia, say hello.
Alis na kayo ate. Ano, maaga pa pala?
This is the natural. Tingnan mo yung
Natural stone.
Oo. Ang ganda.
Kinakaigting na nilunok.
Nilunok. Ding, saan ang bato? Ibigay na.
Ding. Ayan pwede, oh.
picture lang kita, Ate Mars.
Din nilang Mars, naka-video yan, eh. Ito,
Ah, okay.
picture mo na lang. Ito.
Okay, oh. Nice.
Dito. Dito tayo maglalaban. Nung kapanahunan. Dito naglaro si Samson at si Gulayat. Dito lumalabas daw ang mga Roman.
Balukan na. Ito na lang si Sed. At yan, maganda mo din.
Ha?
Ang bato kuning. Ang bato kuning.
Ang bato,
Huwag
ang
mong
bato.
lunukin Ang bato. Painted girl mo. Pretty girl.
And yun, tanungin ka mamaya. And then yung grip na lang kung ano yung grip at the end. Tanungin kita pagkatapos. Ano na mismo sa Pasko. And then next is baka dinner tayong mga Pasko. And then at the end, you end it with grip.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay lang.
the rock of corner.
Ay,
Down the Jordan River.
Drive slowly. We're in Jordan.
No, take, I am not alone in the road. Hindi, the Jordan River, the Jordan River, the Jordan River.
that is
Make some video or picture, please.
Jordan River.
This is the Jordan River. Now he is in our side, and we can see the border between Jordan and Israel. We see only the flag also. Don't worry if you don't have the chance to take some picture. I will give you a chance later. Don't worry, we have more. Please take a look in your right side. A banana. Banana, okay?
Banana plantation.
Banana. And why we cover it with the white attend, please?
Yes,
Why we cover it?
because
For the pesticide.
Okay, I will explain. Just be with me, please. Banot.
Yeah,
Okay, we
Banot
are
in the back.
listening.
You make a lot of noise. I'm coming immediately. Will be up of the Jordan River. You can see it from your right side and from your left side. The Jordan River. we're going up of the bridge now, and you can see the Jordan River in your right if it's easy for you, or you left if it's easy for you.
We're now
In yala. Isa, dalawa, tatlo. Any.
Welcome
Jordan
to
River.
Jordan River. Ayan.
But very small.
It's a small. Okay, we are the Israeli small size.
Actually, you saw the Jordan River.
Yeah, it's small because he is so long. He make a long of way. Yes, please. And Jesus baptized in the Jordan River. We have 2 points. One, it's so close here to the Sea of Galilee, and one close to the Dead Sea. We do it here close to the Jordan, to the Sea of Galilee, because it's more clean and we have shower and all the stuff. We come back to the banana, please. We can see the banana here, and we cover it by a 10. Why? Very good question. Because of a lot of things. The first one, you can see there's nothing can go inside, like birds, like a fly, like a lot of things. They cannot go inside. But the most important thing that we put this tin up of the banana, we cover it, because this kind of tin, he have, we call it UHV. Sorry, UHV, it's mean this kind of tin, he can block the sun. He can block the sun, and the tree will not lose a lot of water. Okay? We cover it that the tree will not lose a lot of water, and we not need to give the tree a lot of irrigation. May I write?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Wasim. You're always welcome, Wasim. Yes, please. Be with me. Road number 90, and take a look in your right side, please. Some mountains start to be here. Some mountains start here, from here, in your right side. Nahon?
Yes.
This is the Golan Heights. The Golan Heights start from here, and don't worry, we're going to climb this mountain. We will go up of the mountain. We will see it from down, and we're going to see it from up, and we're going to meet him in the snake way, the amazing way that I hope that you will succeed, and you will succeed to make a lot of picture, and please one should to make also some video. It's amazing way. We're coming soon here to some junction, very important junction. We call it Semach. Somebody was here before this area? Someone?
No.
Nobody. I was sure. It's okay, it's the first time, but be sure that you have amazing way. Please don't forget to charge your cell phone. Everyone have up USB, because I promise you today that you will make a lot of picture. All the way you can take picture. We're coming soon to Tzemach Junction. It's mean we'll be so close to the Sea of Galilee. Kabayan, Sea of Galilee, we call it in Hebrew, not Hayam Shel Galil. No, absolutely no. If you will make some translate, should to be Hayam Shel Galil, but no. We call it Kinneret.
Kinneret.
Kinneret, it's the Sea of Galilee, the same one. In the Hebrew, we call it Kinneret. Yes, please. And the Sea of Galilee, it's the Kinneret, and Tiberias, it's the city, Tiberia. Clear? The city is Tiberias, it's Tiberia, and the Sea of Galilee, it's Kinneret, please.
Kinneret.
Okay? I will be so close now to the Sea of Galilee, you can see it from your left side. When I turn to my right side, you can see it in your left side. It's so close to the road. And we're coming to the Sea of Galilee from his south side. You know, the Sea of Galilee, it's like a circle. Not exactly, it's like a circle, okay? It's like Kinor. Why we call it Kinneret? Because the Sea of Galilee like Kinor. Kinor, the one we make kafa. Violin, Ken. Yeah, Kinor, it's like violin, Ken. Thank you so much. Avocado on your right side.
Avocado.
Ken, we see avocado, we see banana, we see dates.
Can we take some avocado?
Why it's all here? Because some of this kind of tree, especially the dates, we like hot. He didn't like cold. You will see a lot of dates close the area hot, like here Beit Shan, like the Dead Sea, like Eilat. You will see a lot of dates. Yeah, and we are the Israeli. We are so famous with our dates. We call it majhul. Majhul dates. Yeah, we are so famous. It's so tasty and it's so good. And by the way, for you, for your body, for your healthy, it's good that you will take every day one date. It's very good.
One day.
My best food, yeah, my best food when I go to the Dead Sea, I will not eat no rice, I no meat, I no nothing, just dates. 3 dates and bottle of water, I am okay. A lot of energy and you are not sleepy. Nakhon?
Because it's full of sugar.
And it's unnatural. You will see it in the Golan Heights, the dates growing in here hot, but for example the apple or the cherry, he cannot grow in some area hot. He growing in some area cold, like the apple, like the cherry. You know, you will see a lot of apple in the Golan Heights. Nakhon? Why? Because there it's cold, not hot. It's always cold. After we will climb, you will feel that it's so high and it's more cold. You succeed to see the Sea of Galilee in your left side? Succeed?
No, not yet.
Not yet. For sure today you will see the Sea of Galilee all by all. Golan Heights, front of the bus. I will remind you later, please. You see the trees up of the mountain? Kabayan, I need your energy.
Yes.
You're always busy to eat. 24/7. They take a look that nobody will cross in the two side. Yes, please. Take a look. This is the white one. You can see it now more clear. And this is the border. Your right side, Jordan. Your left side, please. Israel. Yeah. Now you feel something else, like we was in Beit Shan, now we are here. It's like we are in other country. Nakhon? Yeah, but it's very small country, but you have a lot of things inside the same country. What you see all up there, it's Jordan. Immediately you will see also houses in our right side. I will continue. Climb Golan Heights. We start to climb Golan Heights. Please, Kabayan, if you want to make a video or picture, this is the time. Be ready with your camera, please. I will ask Michelle to put nice music that will record with the video, and I will be in the road, please. Excuse me. Thank you. Enjoy the view.
It's my life.
Yeah, wait to say.
Ganda naman, ano? Pag dito ka din na, at dito ka may trabaho na.
Oo, huwag ka nang mag-i-off.
30,000.
Grabe.
Eh kung dito naman trabaho mo, may sarili kang sasakyan, oh.
Ah,
Abigyan kang sariling sasakyan.
wala din man Deo.
Hindi na tayo magpapangita dito. Magpapatrip lang ako. Magpapatrip lang.
Gagawa ko dyan ng paya.
Where is the music, Alex?
Tayo na
Border of Jordan.
Jordan.
If somebody was in Hamad Gader, somebody was in Hamad Gader? Nobody? Hamad Gader.
Jordan na yan, Jordan.
Hamad Gader, the mineral water there. You see in your right side, the green one. The
Ah,
mineral hot water.
yes.
The Hamad Gader, this one. It's a natural spring, holy, yeah, hot water, yeah. It's so healthy. Some of people come here for health, for them body. Be ready with camera, please. Immediately I will turn to the left and you have the sign Golan Heights. If you want to take a picture, please. Any. In your right side, please.
approaching the goal line.
Malapit na to
Ready? Take a shot, please, in your right side.
Ayan ang goal.
Golan.
Succeed. I thought Bokar Tov, give it.
Ken.
Be with me, please.
I didn't
We
take
start the
it.
snake way. Very nice view, amazing picture, amazing video if you want. But by the way, if you are afraid because it's snake way, just make like me. Close your eyes.
Don't close your eyes. Ay, baboy.
Parang ganito sa amin
Parang ito din yung road papuntang Baguio, di ba?
Tayo daw, it's my life po dyan.
Parang roller coaster.
Oh my God.
Ganito yung daanan sa Baguio din eh.
Ay, nakawas eh. You bring here.
Wala na signal. Oh my God.
No signal here.
Because of the just picture or video. Later you will post.
Oh my God.
It's the easy one.
Wala na signal. No registered network.
Taas na lang.
So high.
Mataas ito dito na eh.
Sandali, you will see more.
Dito sa Facebook nga, bibidyo ko.
Oh my God. Ayoko na.
No, video can.
Bibidyo. Hindi na ako babalik dito. Promise, ayoko na.
Yeah, it's very... Wow, look at down there.
Ganito ang Baguio. Naku, hindi pala ako pwede.
Maganda dun, Mikay.
Naku, hindi ako pupunta pag ganito. Alam mo na ba
Not yet. We still have. And a lot.
Hintay galing.
Tayo ganito lang.
Wow, turning around.
Kailangan pala careful. Ay, naku. Dahan-dahan na.
Look at that.
Ay, wow, look at
Ay,
that.
back.
What a view.
Huwag niyo mailapit dyan sa gilid. Uy, bimit. Ipagilid niya talaga. Tapos pagbalik natin ito ang dami. Oo. Pagbalik, ganito ulit.
Jordan na yun doon. Oh.
Wala na ningon daw.
Wow. Desyerto na. Wow, sarap ng hangin.
Parang nasa...
Ang ganda oh.
Oh, ito mo lang. Wala kasi nasasakay dito? Pag sa loob.
No service na.
Bakit? They have a truck one here. They get some...
It's our regular road. Yeah. But the buses will not come here. They don't like it. It's not easy to drive here. The buses don't like to come here. Yeah. Really, I am the one who suggests for her. I want that you come because I know, I'm sure nobody was here before. It's amazing. Great reaction. You left. Take a look and you left. The road we go already. The
Wow,
one we
look
go
at
already.
that.
Ay, nakawas.
Ay, nakuwasim.
We need to be careful, please.
Be careful, don't worry. Take a look on your right side.
Wasim, be careful. I have no boy. I have no son.
Don't go on the right
I need the... My God.
Okay, enjoy the view.
Wala akong enjoy.
Once in a lifetime experience.
Got it,
Ganda.
Don't worry.
Nakon, maganda yung klase mag-drive.
You are the best
Wow.
son. Don't worry.
Zigzag.
Yan, yan natin. It's my life.
Antay, naikot na yung ulo ng Ismail.
Hindi ako na doon na.
No, take a shot, take a shot.
Wow,
No, no,
Wow. Oh.
Ay, nakawas. Not now, kuya.
Oh my God.
Why?
Pero yung nakikita
You
natin
are in
Israel,
the-
pero Jordan.
Ito, nasa Israel tayo.
Itong side yung mga nakikita natin.
Ayun, bahay na yung Jordan yan.
Ay, yung mga bahay.
Jordan is there. All Jordan there.
Aw.
Jordan yan.
Oo, kasi may simbahan na ng ano, Muslim.
You know, yung mga bahay na yung Jordan na yun. Santa rin na ng Jordan yun.
Grabe, ang taas. Ito pala yung Golan Heights na ito.
Ayan, o,
Ito ang Golan Heights. Wow.
Boy!
Yeah, dito kami sa Gulan.
Iwanan na kaya kita dito sir.
Sa Gulan.
Andito kami sa pinakamataas ka muna.
Sa Gulan.
Pagbalik daw, lakad
Andito na kami sa tuktok ng Andito kami sa tuktok ng bundok.
Wala, grabe magpatakbo siya. Oh my God. Swimming.
roller coaster.
Magkota ni kay oy. Lapit na sila di.
Nga siya magpatapit
Lang mo diri.
Lapit na sila di.
Pero ba
The driver.
Gulan Heights.
Thank you so much. Salamat, kuya.
Wala, bunso. Handog mo din sa inyo.
we're not yet on the top?
Not yet.
Why?
Ikot-ikot, maneon.
Nung pumunta kami doon, kita na namin yung Lebanon sa kanila ay.
There is your feet. We was there down. You imagine that you was down?
Yeah, we're waiting.
Wow.
Madlok man diri bunso. Uy, mag-ikot-ikot man din. Parang bagyo pala ito. Hindi kumuha ko. Malibot ako utok.
Nagugutom na ako.
Wala, grabe namang ipitin.
Anong oras na baga? Ay, 11:04.
Dito ka didestino, babantayan mo yung buntukan, baka may nangunga ng mga...
Abaga.
Kaya ba? Ikaw dito sir, sari-sari na kung saan yung ano doon.
Kasi dito ka magaling ng trabaho, okay.
Iwanan ko yan dito eh.
Naku po.
Didestino.
Para ka dining ano, baliw na. Puro ano ang iyong makikita.
He was there. I will show you the view. Please, just take your camera there. No need nothing. Okay, we're going to see the view and we will come back.
Yun na nakita natin tower, Missy yan.
Kaya makita dito sir.
Doon tayo na mababa pa kanina.
Grabe naman yung mata
Ay,
mo.
sus. Opo, yung tinuro niya kanina na may tower na may puno.
Maniwala
Tanong mo,
ka.
itanong sa driver, tanong mo.
May cemetery din pala dyan.
Tanong mo, Mrs.
Sa
driver.
cemetery. Pero naman lang ang gusto ko na ibubugsok din.
O, yun ang mga kambing, oh.
You will see a lot of cemetery always outside of the city, not inside the city. Because it's the law of the religion of the Jewish, okay? It should to keep it outside, not inside.
Ah.
What outside?
Yeah. What
Cemetery.
should to be out, not in, please. By the way, who is the four cities very religion for the Jewish, please? Somebody know?
What?
The most important cities, religion cities for the Jewish.
Jerusalem.
Jerusalem, absolutely right. That's all.
In Israel you mean?
Yeah, in Israel.
Ate, may meta.
All the religion of the Jewish here in Israel and some of in Egypt. Some history was in Egypt, but most of the history is here in the Holy Land, please. Jerusalem, Hebron, Hebron, not Hermon. Hebron, the city Hebron, was the tomb of Abraham. There, it's very important. Tiberias, Tveria, it's important. And Tzfat, Tzfat in the north. These are the four cities, the most important religion for the Jewish, please. When you come back to your employer, you tell him, now I know that's the most important city for you. Jerusalem, Hebron, Tiberias, and Tzfat. Yeah, all of them, it's a holy cities for the Jewish, please.
What is this tree here?
Sorry?
What is this tree in the left?
Hello, magkano yan, Bes?
Ang isa.
Magkano?
Galing, no?
Oo, magkano? Sampo. Ibili mo lang ako ng 5 piraso.
Yan. So, we're going down.
No, just one.
Yung itong magkakasunod, bibilogan ko.
Pasok dito.
Ano siya oh?
Dito gayong wine.
Yung mount, yung olive. Para makita niyo kung paano yung
Yes, please. The place we are coming here, his name is Mitzpe La Shalom, the view of peace.
Yeah.
By the way, Shalom, it's the same with Arabic. Salam. Salam. Yes, please. Shalom. Salam. Shalom, it's hi. Shalom, it's goodbye. And shalom, it's peace. Nahon?
Yes.
The same in the Arabic language. If you come to some Arab, salam, when you leave salam, and salam, it's also peace. In the Arabic language, the same one.
Sa atin ay malaki na iyan eh.
Mitzpe la shalom, the view of the peace. And it's really the view of the peace. You will enjoy it here. You will see a huge place, the huge view. We're going to see the Sea of Galilee from east side. Okay, please, just camera. Don't worry, the bus will be locked. I will be with you to show you the place.
Mainit na.
Oh, mainit-init dito ano.
Restaurant to the viewpoint.
Malapit sa araw eh.
Ay, we're close to the sun. Kakayo po.
Kaya mainit dito, malapit sa araw.
Sumaba tayo na.
Hindi, ano tayo?
Bababa ko ano ba ito?
Ano kaya?
Sa araw?
Wala tayong dalahin sa labing tito. Sep, ano ba yan?
1, 2.
Ano ba yan? Mga nag-trip na hindi ready.
Wala
Ayan,
ako.
nandito kami.
Wala tayong dalang sa labing tito. Sep, na yun ang nakalimutan ko. Waray tayo na. Ano ba yan? Gift shop.
Wow!
Wow,
Gift
mga
shop.
pag...
Wow, mga fog naman are. Kay lamig din eh.
Malamig nga pala. Malamig nga pala. Hindi ko nadala.
Wow!
This is the Sea of Galilee. This is the Sea of Galilee.
Fog naman ang ano eh. Hindi siya maano.
Hindi makita.
Hindi makita. Sea of Galilee. Nga. Anong nakalagay? Ay, mami.
Poor child. Surrounded Harib.
Huh?
Syrian village was destroyed. Syrian
Huh?
village. Wow. Ay. Ulala.
Oh, lala.
Picture ko, Anay.
Ano tayo mag-picture? Ay,
And then, picture kayo dito.
ay dito. Sige nga, Mars.
O, baba ka, Mars.
Yes,
Baba
my
ka, Mar.
motherhood. Bye.
Mother!
Wala na, napatay
Yan,
na.
ano kaya?
Napatay, wala. Na-off ko na eh.
Oh, Mikay. Wow. Ganda. Ayan. Sea of Galilee, nagpa-fogging lang. Kaya hindi siya maano. Ayan, mga kasamahan sa trip. Mga Ilonggang gwapa.
Kapisenyo.
Ayan. Taga saan ka, Ning?
Kapis.
Saan ka sa Kapis?
Saan ba yun? Sa Hipona.
Ah, sa bandang Banika yun, ano? As ina.
Sa father's side.
Oo. Ang mother ko taga ano din sa Sigma. Sa Kapis.
Pati Kapisenya.
Oo. Pero doon kayo nakatira o ano?
Hindi. Isang tatay sa ko lang.
Ah.
Ano yun, sis? Oh, sige, picture.
You are more than lucky. No rain, amazing view.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
Wow. But it's fogging there.
Walang ano.
Too cold. We are in the top of the world. Mikay?
Yes.
Where are you? Ay, group picture, group picture. Where are they? Mag-group picture daw tayo.
Oh, let's take group picture.
Groupie, groupie.
Wait lang, ito lang pipicture na kami tatlo.
As you can see, the house is there.
Yeah.
There, the white one. It's the city Tiberias. It's the only view that we can see all of the Sea of Galilee. North, south, east, west. Tiberias is the city in the other side. Okay. The Jordan River starts his way from here, from Golan Heights. He going down to the Sea of Galilee, and he exits from the Sea of Galilee there. When I turn right in Tzemach Junction, I show you. Kibbutz here, we have Kibbutz En Gev. Kibbutz. Some of you was there maybe eating fish, because it's the only restaurant there that we can eat fish. Kibbutz En Gev. Just imagine before 1967, Syria was here. It means they can see everything and can do everything because they are high and we are down. And for Michelle, Mount Arbel is there.
Mount
Arbel. The
Arbel.
one you asked me about Mount Arbelia, it's where's the city? In the right side. No, we can see it just from up. Because we are climbing Golan Heights and we are still here in Golan Heights all the day. This is the link, and what you see just the last year, this level of the Sea of Galilee going up 4 meters. Because it was a good winter. Okay, the places we are talking about, the Sea of Galilee, Mount Beatitudes, Capernaum, the Church of Tabgha, all of them in this side. We cannot see, it's far away from us,
Yes,
but it's in this side. It's the north side of the east side of the Sea of Galilee.
Yes.
Nachon? Thank you so much, we should to leave.
Yes.
Thank you.
Opo na.
Hi.
Sudara ba? Olive oil.
Okay, oil. First time. So this place, we can use all our first Okay. So this place produces olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and also skincare based on olive oil. So first, I want to explain you about all the trends in the biblical times, and then continue. So first question for you, how old is this tree? 100?
How many? How many years? 5. Oh, they met? Ang puno.
Kasi may, oo nga, sinapalita ko yung ano kasi much older than you.
Galing.
Naman mo siya kung gaano siya katanda kapag pinagtinta.
Pagkinat?
How do you make olive oil? The olives, you put them in the stone, then they go around and push it with a donkey. You can see behind the picture how they crush the olives.
Yung donkey ang naano.
Yung donkey pala ang
Then
nag-push.
in the biblical time, they took the crushed olives and put them in this basket. In Hebrew, we call it a kalim. And then we put the basket one on top of the other. After 10 minutes, the first crop will fall. But it was a very long process. Yeah, they took the press machine.
Use donkey.
We got it in Hebrew baked bag, and they press it with the stone. It's actually the same, only weight the stone. Now, if we wanted to change the weight or more presses, we will change also here. So we'll change over here the weight. Now, the modernity hit, they go around and crush the olive. This is the last one. Now, in the biblical times, it took a lot of time because inside of olives we have oil, we have grapes, and we have black water. You know what is black water? No. Do you know what is antioxidants?
Yes.
Okay. So inside of black water, we have antioxidants, but in very high amount. So when you touch the ground, it becomes very bad for the environment and for us. The water in the area and also the plants in the area become bad because it's very high amount of antioxidants. Now, the biblical times, they waited the oil to flow, and that way it will separate from the black water. But in this time, we use this black water in the factories. This is one of the only factories that still use the black water, the residue, and the fish. We're going to see it after the movie. Now we're going to see a 5-minute movie, and then we're going to okay. You have some questions? No far.
Wow.
This is the modern.
The modern. Ah, yeah, this is the modern.
Wala nagigiling ng mais na.
Ooh. Oops.
Ay, makakapanood din ng sine.
Lagi may banat dito. Bana.
Okay, mag-tayo sine.
Uy, may exam yun mamaya.
Makinig na mabuti at may exam.
Pay attention. Pag narong ka, tigitira ka dito.
Okay, so the movie is 5 minutes. When we finish over here, we'll be continue and then we'll come back, okay? Ito yung production.
Culture develops as part of a landscape. Here, in the lowland mountains and around the Sea of Galilee, where olive trees grow for centuries, the olive oil industry has always flourished. Many generations have learned to know and appreciate the beneficial qualities of olive oil as a nourishing food substance and beautiful medicine.
Madali pang ano? Pinalalaglag lang pala.
This area attracted Smada and Melton. They left their earlier lives behind and sought to be close to the land and the olive trees. They drew on the rich natural resources to create different lines of olive oil, possessing unique tastes and aromas. The unique virtues of the olive, well known throughout the area of the Sea of Galilee for thousands of years, has led them to conduct a scientific study exploring the use of olive oil as a natural cosmetic agent, safe for man and the environment. The production of high-quality olive oil is an art. The oil is only a small component of the olive itself. The olive is made of liquid called black water and from flesh tissue called husk. In the olive oil industry, it is customary to dispose of the leftovers. This murky liquid gradually seeps into the ground but does not disintegrate and eventually harms the environment, especially drinking water and agricultural soil. The global effort to solve this problem has continued for years.
In the middle of olive oil production and pressing, when one of the hoses exploded, and I tried to hold it in my hands, and it spilled all over the floor. And this is all the residue.
You can also try it over here. It's the same
Video
product.
mo dito, Seth. Sa face mo, ikaw sa face talaga. Tingnan mo yung difference. Sa mukha mo na yung face mo, tigas. Sige.
Alin ba yan?
Ito.
Ano ba?
Sa mukha, ikaw yung magtatry sa mukha.
Habang oh.
Oo. Gamle.
Olive Factory. Ayan. Olives. Our olives. Papasok ba ga?
Bebe, na-try mo? Oo. Diba parang malambot na siya?
Ang ganda, malambot nga. Kaya nga. Maano? Let's go.
It's so soft.
What do you think?
Good. It's what I think about the flour. Oh, it's nice.
Olive essence from the Sea of Galilee.
So guys, do you remember the biblical time how we used to make olive oil? This is how we make now olive oil of the sheep. You can see it. The machine.
Ah, wow. We cannot get inside.
Now, first you clean the olive separated from the leaf.
The new one.
Clean it with water. Then they go in this funnel to start to produce the olive oil. And over here you can see our lab. Our lab.
Yeah, they can
Over
take
here you can see our oil with extra virgin. Called press.
machine sa ano.
Okay. The acidity is less than 0.4, and it's also for the health. If you have problem in the stomach, memory, sugar, because it's containing antioxidants.
This is the cosmetic.
Yeah. Guys, over here it's the cosmetics. The cosmetics are based on olive oil and natural oil, no water, no chemicals. You can see over here to check the acidity in the oil because the acidity is supposed to be less than 0.4. So, guys,
Dati si Tukay, tapos,
Parang puputi na ang face mo. Alam mo, pumatin na siya. Kaya ito.
Factory ng olive oil. Lalaking tangke, oh. This is all the... Wow. Look at that. Here's some... Oh, pili na, pili na. Men shaving.
kasi tanong mo kung may pre...
Well, finish over here, we're going to the cosmetics.
Okay.
Oy, testing na, testing. So guys, I'm starting to explain about
Picture tayo dito.
Oo nga, ang ganda dito.
Come here.
Bago yung mukha ko. Dating rap road, ngayon sementado.
Okay,
Asinsado.
should I start?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The first oil, it's Beit. It's made from green olives from the beginning of the season. They press it with the pits, so the flavor will be very strong and bitter. Then you have the Kursi one, it's made from black olives from the end of the season. They also press it with the pits, but now the flavor will be sweet and aromatic because it's the end of the season.
Ah, mas masarap pala pag black na.
Pag
Mas
black
sweet,
ang
little
oo.
bit sweet.
And then we have the tapka. The tapka, it's mixed olives from the beginning and the end of the season,
Mix.
but they
Mix.
press it without the pits. So it's this oil without the pits. This oil, it's pure oil because inside of pits we have also oil, but this one is without the pits. So it's also for religious people, Jewish and Christian. You know why?
Why?
Are you Christian, Jewish, or not?
Christian.
So, in the biblical time, when they wanted to make a new king, call it Kohanim in Hebrew, so they did a kind of ceremony and they used pure oil. Pure oil means without pits. Now, also, you know Hanukkah?
Yes.
So, in the menorah, in the biblical time, they use oil with pure oil without pits. So, this is for religious people. This is the anointing oil.
Ah.
Siguro
Ano
ito yung
yun?
We
pinapahid.
have the flavored one.
The first one is the lemon. They press the lemon with the olives together, and they use a lot of oil, a lot of fruit because we want the oil from the lemon and not the juice. So this is good for fish and salad.
Alam ko yung papaliwanag ka rin
We
dyan.
have pizza and pasta.
Ayun pala yung next.
The basil is good for pizza and pasta, also pressed with the olives.
Paano ka sa magdyan ha?
And then we have the garlic. The garlic is really special.
Iba-iba din lang.
Now, when you finish to try all the oils, I have hyssop. You know what is hyssop?
Yes.
That
Kutsara.
So,
Kutsareta.
wow.
Ano daw?
When you finish to try the oil, take a bread, dip in the oil, and then you
May patigil mo pa.
Hindi ko alam ang lasa paano
I
kain.
recommend to start from the delicate oil.
Okay.
Then come back to the bread.
Okay. Sabi natin, kaya rin.
Try na daw.
Try na.
Try namin yung olive.
Alin muna?
Sasaw
Isang
sa
sausaw muna?
tinapay, tapos kainin namin.
Ano to eh?
Ayan,
Yung
tingnan namin.
First is oil. And then
oil.
Oil muna daw.
The za'atar. This is
Parang
za'atar.
nagsasaw ka lang sa
but it
pulutan.
will take out the flavors from the oil. So I recommend to try before the oil and then the hyssop.
Very good.
Now, when we finish over here, we're going to the cosmetics, okay? You love cosmetics?
Napait pure na pure ay? Pure na pure man din ito.
Limon.
Pure, ay, pure na olive siya. Then, za'atar. Pure na ano yan?
Tikman nyo daw ha.
Mapait. Mapait. Ito nga, yung lemon. Parang masarap ang lemon. Itong may lemon. Ayan, nakita. Ayan. Hoy, lunch na natin to ah.
Maripoy.
Oh, religious ka ya. Kasi, religious.
Wow. Wow. Sana pagpasok natin may libreng isang bata. Wine. Inom tayong wine. Asan yung free taste?
And before we taste some wines, I'd like to talk a little bit about the region, a little bit about the winery, and just tell you what we've been doing here for the last 2 decades. So we have a map of Israel here, and the Golan Heights is in the northern part of the land. Okay, this is the Golan Heights over here. You see Syria is bordering us on the east side. You have the Sea of Galilee, and the upper Jordan River is the natural border on the west side, and anything west of the Jordan River is the Galilee. Now our story as a winery begins in the mid-70s when 8 agricultural communities wanted to produce quality wines here in the Golan Heights, and they were wondering if it's even possible, because we had wines in the 70s in Israel, but very low-grade wines. So they invited a group of wine experts from California to survey this region and they give their recommendations. They came here, and after about a month, they concluded that this is an ideal region for wine. And the reason is the altitude, right? When you came here, you drove uphill, right?
Yeah.
Right? So the altitude of the Golan Heights brings us back to a more European climate, which is more suitable for wines. We also have a big bonus here, which is the soil. The soil in the Golan Heights is volcanic, which means that it's very rich of minerals, it's very acidic, it drains very well, and unique because it's the only region in Israel that has volcanic soil. So our communities decided to go ahead and start a winery. They formed the company in 1976 and started planting the vineyards then in the northern part of the Golan Heights. And 7 years later, 83, we officially established the winery and had the first harvest. Back then we had just 2 varieties of grapes, Cabernet Sauvignon, which is red, and Sauvignon Blanc, which is white. And by the end of 84, a year later, we finished bottling 50,000 bottles of both wines. We sent those wines to competitions in Europe, and they came back with gold medals from England and afterwards from France. So we knew that we can do good wine here, and ever since it's up and running. What you see on the map now is a vineyard map. Each cluster is a vineyard. Yeah, you have the name of the vineyard and the altitude right next to it. So we have vineyards in the entire region of the Golan Heights, spread across the entire region. Northern part of the Golan Heights, the higher elevation, the colder weather. We have a nice snowy winter here. This is where you find the white varieties. They prefer the cold weather. The central part of the Golan Heights, we have a nice cold rainy winter and a dry warm summer, very warm summer. So red varieties here, classic French reds are going to be found here. We need the good summer heat to really get the grapes going. And then the southern part is very low and also very warm. So to begin with, we planted dessert varieties for sweet wines in the southern part of the Golan Heights. So all in all, we have 24 vineyards, 22 different varieties of grapes, which is a lot for one winery. But the region allows it, and if we try something and we like the result, we'll keep doing it. We produce today 5.5 million bottles a year, and we export about 30 countries around the world. Any questions?
Which of those areas produce the most expensive one?
The most expensive ones, mostly in the northern part, but also a few in the center part.
Why? Is it because of the high altitude?
Higher altitude, yeah.
The more expensive? Better.
So it's good for the quality of of some of the red
The better
wines.
quality.
But some prefer the warmer weather, so we have some good reds here as well. Okay? Good question. All right. So let's step outside and talk about production. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Follow me, please.
Yan lang hinihintay mo yata.
Pwede ba may tasting?
Meron dito, of course. Kasi
Oh, ito maganda, balat ng...
Papunta kami sa... Papasok kami sa... winery. Can I take video here?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, punta ka Albania. Grabe, ganun baro.
Those are fermenting tanks. Remember, wine is fermented, right?
Yes.
And they use fermented natural sugars into alcohol and carbon dioxide.
Wow.
So that happens up there. We have 300 tanks in a tank farm, from 500 liters to 200,000 liters. And during harvest, which is August to the end of October, all of the grapes arrive here and go through the fermenting process here. So white grapes are pressed and the juice goes into the tanks to ferment, and red grapes are just separated from the stems.
Winery.
And the berry goes whole to ferment with the skins, because the skins will give us the color for the red wine and a lot of the flavors as well. So we ferment it first and press it when it's done. Okay, understand?
Yes.
Yeah, you got it? Okay, we're front. So okay, so white is only the juice, red is two of the skins. If it's a short fermenting process, we have a sweet wine. Sweet wines naturally will have less alcohol because sugar turns into alcohol. If we leave the sugar there, less alcohol. If we do a long fermenting process and allow the entire amount of sugar to ferment into alcohol, we have what we call a dry wine. Dry means no sugar left. That's what it means. No sugar left, so there's more alcohol. Okay? We have...
Okay, pwede
Yeah.
na magkano ng less ng alcohol niya.
Because
Which one is healthier? The long fermentation or?
I guess, like, you know, less
Red
sugar the
wine.
better, right? For our health, right?
But more alcohol.
So it's a ratio. So it really depends what you eat it with, right? That's what it really depends.
It's good.
Why inom natin?
The kamot mato. How many years is the fermentation? The usual.
Fermentation is from a few days to a few weeks.
The longer one, how many years does it?
Longer one, fermentation is 2 weeks to 2 months, depends on the wine.
There's no years.
No. Okay?
it's in the
That's
barrel.
50 years in the bottle.
In the barrel.
It's not
Okay?
not
So the
the-
fermenting takes a few weeks maybe.
Not the fermentation.
And then when the wines are ready, if they're what we call young wines, that's important to remember. Young wines go straight into the bottle, and those are ones you want to drink quickly, not keep for a long time. Wines that have a potential for aging are going to go into oak barrels first, okay, before bottling. Okay, let's step into the cellar.
happen in the future.
Happen insane. Welcome to
Welcome to our factory.
May tubae.
Wow. 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 Amazing.
Okay, welcome to our cellar.
The cellar.
This is a modern day cellar.
Wow.
And it's the same conditions as an underground cellar. So it's 14 degrees in here and about 80% humidity. And here's where the wine matures, not ages. The process in the oak is a maturing process where the wine extracts more flavors. And it adds complexity to the wine. And then if it's been for enough time in the oak, it can age for many years in the bottle afterwards. Okay? We measure the time here in months. So white wines maybe 2 months to 9 months, and red wines 5 months to 18 months most of the time. And then those wines that spend a long time can age for more time in the bottle. The barrels are made of oak, French oak to the most part. We get our oak from France and Italy, and a little bit of our oak comes from America. And we use each barrel 3 times. And 3 cycles will take about 5 to 6 years to complete, and then they're just sold off. Okay?
Wow.
Any questions?
What brand of wine you usually produce?
Again.
What brand? Brand.
Yeah.
What brand of wine is it?
Do we produce?
Yeah,
We'll talk about it when we get to the tasting.
Okay. I'm so advanced. Sorry.
We get to tasting. No
Okay,
worries.
let's
Any,
you can take
any
Ist, weil weiße Weine leichtere Weine sind.
Para kayo nasa.
4 brands of wines, all from the Golden Heights Winery. And right now, I just arranged these from the lightest to the heaviest. And again, these are, I'm right now showing you the different labels, so not specific wines. We make between 40 to 50 different wines every year. So, but they all fall in one of these 4 labels. Okay, so the first one on the left is called Filmon. Filmon wines are unoaked wines. These wines ferment in stainless steel. They go straight into the bottle. Really nice wines, light wines, not for aging. You want to drink them very quickly. They're best when they're young. If they spend too much time in the bottle, they start losing flavors. So these are really nice wines. The next label is called Golan. 2 wines in this label. These wines spend 6 months in oak, and they're also considered young wines, not for aging. So, so you buy these, you drink them quickly, you don't keep them for long. The next label is called Gamna. Gamna is an ancient city here in the Golden Heights. It's very iconic. You know a little bit of our history? You know that the Romans conquered this region, right? About 2,000 years ago, the Romans. So we tried to rebel against the Romans. We tried it twice, it didn't work. But Gamna is one of the cities from the Golden Heights that rebelled against the Romans, and it's the first city that they attacked when they come to crush the rebellion. So very iconic for us. So Gamna wines, the reds spend 1 year in oak. So these wines can already age up to 10 years in the bottle. Okay? Always keep the bottle laying down, because we use real cork. It's also made of wood. So if it dries out, it cracks and air would move into the wine and destroy the wine. So we want to keep the cork always touching the wine to keep it moist. Okay? These are Gamla wines. Yarden wines spend 18 months in oak, and these can age 15 to 20 years in the bottle. And those are the labels. We're going to taste 3 wines. The first one will be a white wine, and then we'll do a dry red and a dessert wine. Okay? I'm going to show you how to open a bottle of wine, then I'm going to serve everybody, but wait for me. We'll do the first tasting together. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Each one of these openers comes with a small knife, right? A blade. And if you buy an opener, then you should always make sure that you have teeth on the opener. It has teeth. It's easier to open the bottle that way. The bottle has niches on the top. Use the bottom niche, hold it against the bottle, and turn the bottle. You want to cut the capsule and then shave it off so the top is really clean. Okay? That's what you want to do. The second part, we have the corkscrew and 2 steps. Okay? The corkscrew, you stick it in the center of the cork. And turn the bottle first. Again, turn the bottle first. It keeps it straight. It keeps the picture straight. After it's firmly inside, you can keep going. And maybe leave a curl and a half out. Not all the way, because you're going to damage the cork in the bottom. And then use both steps. The short one first, just as much as it goes. Okay? That's it. And then the second one. And it's not difficult to open a bottle one. Okay? We're going to taste Lemon White, Mount Lemon White. This is a blend of two varieties, Chardonnay and Sauvignon Blanc. Again, wait for me. We'll do the first tasting together.
You see how he gets red later?
Tito Sir, bats na ka.
Now, I put spittoons next to you guys. These are called spittoons. If you don't like the wine or if you can't finish it, you can
Sabi
pour
sa'yo,
it.
ganyan lang yung gagawin.
No, Tito Sir.
Okay, let's do the first tasting together, okay?
Okay.
So, we are tasting a young white wine. Most young wines worldwide are going to be young, no oak. Okay? We don't want oak for the white wine.
Okay.
So when you look at the wine, you want to see a very light color. So lift the glass, tilt it a little bit. You see a light color.
Yeah.
The wine is
Yes.
very clear, right? So this is a good sign
It's
for
young.
a young white. The next step we want to do is smell the wine. I want you to put your nose entirely inside the glass and take a deep breath.
Smells so good.
A shachta. You know what a shachta is?
No.
Shachta.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shakta. Smells.
Okay? It smells very fruity, right? And
Delicious.
also a little bit
Delicious.
like lemon or something. Draw circles very quickly.
like this.
Like this, like a pencil.
Now, when somebody looks at you tasting wine, they think that you know what you're doing. Very important, right? We want to start oxidizing the wine. It's going to make the flavor better.
Really?
So we want to start oxidizing. That's why we want to swish it in the glass. And the older the wine is, the
Para lalo
longer
tayo
or it's more expensive,
maliyo,
the longer we're going to
ikot-ikotin
do this.
natin.
Young white wines like this, just a few seconds. Let's smell it again. Smell it a second time. Your nose entirely
Wow.
inside the glass.
Yeah, it's smelling.
Is it different?
Yeah,
Yes,
there's
there's a
difference, yeah.
Smells better, right?
Yeah, a lot better.
More fruity, less citrusy, really nice.
Dapat pala
Not so strong, right?
Not so
Gentle.
strong.
Okay, it really is it's like an Israeli, right? He's very strong on the outside, gentle on the inside.
Yeah.
Okay? Necha'an? Right.
L'chaim.
We want to taste it, okay? We smelled it twice, so we're going to taste it twice. The first time, swish it in your mouth very vigorously for a few seconds. Then the second time will be the actual flavor of the wine, okay? So, l'chaim.
L'chaim. Cheers.
Cheers.
Gargle.
Wow.
Remember a second time. It's very good.
Tanggera. Ang mga tanggera ito.
No, baby, Tito Sir. Finish it. Yes.
Abay, sarap. Sa amin ay ubos na.
Ning, ubos na daw.
Second time.
Yan po mga lasinggera ng keso. Mga
Tito
Ilonggang
Sir.
lasinggera din.
Show us what you got.
Sarap.
Mani.
Ano? Kailangan ng mani. Ay, ayan. Ay, siya talaga nga ning may mani.
You know what I love?
Ay, ano nga. Ay, dinig na dinig. Ay,
Bagel.
bagel,
No,
bagel.
bagel is just for the tasting, for you to something between wine and bread. But you know, wine always goes well with food. So why would you have this, right?
Yeah.
So what? You
I
can go
love
well with
also
cheese.
cheese.
I love this with stir fried. Yeah, mukbats.
Stir fry.
Yeah, noodles, chicken breast, that, right? You go like that. It's really well. Those really well, right? Right?
Salak pa.
Alak pa daw.
This is great. It's great with like dishes. So salads, right? Vegetables. Yeah, seafood, whatever. I I don't know about seafood, but
Yeah.
but fish and something from your cuisine, stir fried rice noodles and vegetables and a little bit of meat. It's great with this. Yeah, exactly. Okay, nice, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the next one is a dry red. So just make sure your glass is empty. We're going to taste a wine. It's called Tempranillo. Tempranillo is a Spanish variety that we grow here in the Golden Heights. It's a very nice dry red. And let's see if this would be okay for you guys.
Pula?
Isa pala ang
Feeling mo lang pula. Mata mo pula.
Okay, are your glasses empty? Yeah. Okay, this time do the tasting on your own. Don't wait for me. You know what to do. Remember to look at the color, smell it once, air it, smell it the second time, and then taste it twice. This is a wine for a main course dish with meat.
Red meat.
Like steak, like chicken.
Fish.
This is
Also
the dry
fish
one?
if it's
This is
cooked
the dry
well.
one?
Dry. This is dry.
This is
no
dry.
sugar. So smell it and see what you smell. Try to figure out what you're smelling.
first. Alugin.
Alog-alogin.
Alug-alugin.
Shake, shake, shake.
Exactly. But smell it first and then shake it and smell
Ah.
it.
Yeah, I did smell already. And you shake and then you smell. Nase. Detaot.
Reklamo blaga.
Ken. She doesn't follow instructions. He said smell it and then shake it, but you shake it and then you smell it. A fork.
Sa food.
So you want to, right? You want to look at the color. Sometimes red wines are kind of thick, and if you do this, you can't really see anything. So you want to look straight into the glass, okay? And then you can see how red is it, right? Is it light pink?
Yeah, it's darker
is it
when
red?
it's
is
like
it dark
this.
purple? Those are all good colors for red wines. Okay, and then you want to smell it once and start airing it. This wine, this is Gamla. This has been
Gamla.
12 months in oak, so we want to air it for a bit longer than the white wine. Air it for longer, and then smell it again and taste it twice.
I like this one better than the first
Yeah,
one.
it's very nice, right? Not too heavy, but really nice.
I said I don't like dry wine, but now I like
But
it.
this
You
is
change your mind.
Yeah, I
You
said
need
it.
to have the proper instruction, right?
this is
Good you're here.
This is the best place to learn about wines.
Yeah. Or maybe it depends on the kind of product,
Depends
kind
on
of
your
wine.
group,
Yeah. Maybe this is the best so far.
How many percent alcohol?
9.
14 and
14?
14 and a half?
14.1.
And the white one, the
13.1.
13.
They're both dry.
13? So we'll have 27. But no, the whole bottle is,
They're both dry wines, by the way.
2%.
Yung si ate.
Okay?
Kawan lang ako.
Taste it and think about it again. Think what would you want to eat with this wine. Okay? What's the proper thing to serve with this one?
Ate,
Kung hindi lang ako naihi palagi, ubusin ko.
Wala na. Bitin na.
Lechaim Sedi, sinasata baita.